A few years ago, I wanted complete freedom, no boss, no schedule, no one telling me where to be at 9. It seemed like the perfect life. Then I met people who already had it. What surprised me was how many of them struggled with the very thing I envied. Some couldn't focus for more than an hour. Others spent entire days drifting between tasks. A few had built successful businesses, only to discover they had become their own worst managers. Freedom, it turned out, wasn't a reward, it was a responsibility. That realization changed the way I think about ambition. Most of us spend our lives looking outward. We focus on the life we want. The career, the relationship, the income, the city, the opportunities. The assumption is simple. Once those things arrive, everything else will fall into place. Yet, every desirable life comes with hidden requirements. A successful company demands leadership. A healthy relationship demands emotional maturity. Creative freedom demands self-discipline. Influence demands judgment. The visible reward gets all the attention. The invisible requirements arrive later. This is why certain opportunities seem to transform one person and overwhelm another. The opportunity is often the same. The difference lies in who receives it. Imagine giving a 17-year-old $1 million. Some would invest it wisely. Others would turn it into a collection of expensive mistakes. The money is identical. The person holding it is not. Life works much the same way. People often talk about achieving their dream life as though it were a destination. Reach the destination and the story is complete. Reality is less dramatic. A dream life is usually a byproduct of becoming the sort of person who can sustain it. The interesting part is that this growth rarely feels significant while it is happening. Nobody notices themselves becoming more patient. Nobody wakes up one morning and discovers they have excellent judgment. The important changes tend to arrive quietly. You handle a difficult conversation better than you would have 3 years ago. You recover from setbacks faster. You stop seeking approval from people whose opinions never mattered. Your attention becomes less fragile. Your standards become higher. The shifts are subtle enough to escape notice. Then one day you look back and realize you would not recognize the person you used to be. Many ambitions fail because people become obsessed with the outcome and lose interest in the transformation. They want the stage, the spotlight, the result, the finished chapter. Meanwhile, life is busy working on the character development. A strange pattern appears among people who achieve long-term success. By the time they reach the thing they once wanted, they have often changed so much that the achievement no longer means what it used to. The entrepreneur discovers that autonomy matters more than money. The artist values the work more than the applause. The writer becomes interested in ideas rather than recognition. The goal survives. The person evolves. Perhaps that is the hidden purpose of ambition. The future acts like a magnet. It pulls us forward. It gives us direction. Yet the most important thing it gives us is something else entirely, a reason to grow. And growth has a peculiar habit. It changes the traveler as much as the destination. Maybe the life you want is already out there somewhere. More likely, it is taking shape alongside the person who will eventually live it.